Melania Trump was just called out to her face during a disastrous press conference that she called. People are like, why is she doing a press conference in the first place? Well, she was using hostages that were just freed as a way to promote her movie by saying, oh, and I spoke with these hostages on the Melania movie. Look at these hostages right here. So she sickly and disgustingly used this to promote the Melania movie that's already an utter failure that the regime's trying to claim is really popular. Watch her plug her movie right here. And then I'm going to show you when a reporter actually calls Melania out to her face. And then a reporter says, you know what? You want to talk about your movie and your past, Melania? Well, then let's talk about Epstein. What do you think about Ghislaine Maxwell, Melania? Then Melania's like, I'm not here to talk about my past at all. I'm not here to talk about these things at all. First, watch her plug her movie. This is disgusting. Here, play this clip.
7/2023, and Keith was captured for 484 days. After Aviva was freed, she called me, wanted to see me, and we set up a meeting in New York in January 2025. It was an emotional meeting, and it is captured on camera and available to see in my new film, Melania.
And then a reporter by the name of Betsy Klein asks a great question here and says, why are you promoting your movie? You're using these hostages to promote your movie right now on the taxpayer dime? What the hell are you doing, Melania? Here, watch this right here.
Why do you feel it is appropriate to use an official White House event to promote your documentary?
This is not promotion. We are here celebrating the release of the hostages of Aviva and Keith. They were in Washington, D.C. They called me. They said they would like to come over to thank me and to give hugs, and that's why we are here. It has nothing to do with promotion.
Just so we can all see again Melania do it, I'll give you a shorter clip of Melania plugging the movie right here. Play this clip.
It was an emotional meeting, and it is captured on camera and available to see in my new film, Melania. It was very emotional.
And then Melania was asked about her dark past and her relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell. Let me show you. She goes, I don't want to talk about that anymore. We are not going to be talking about that. That's not appropriate. Here, play this clip right here.
There's a call from the Epstein survivors that Ghislaine Maxwell moved to a high security.
Thank you, press. Thank you, press.
We are here celebrating the release and the life of those two incredible people. So let's honor that.
Well, then she's asked right here about her communications with Putin, because she previously said that Putin agreed to release hostages, these Ukrainian children who are being smuggled and sex trafficked and going through atrocities in Russia right now. By the way, Putin's all over the Epstein Files also. So Melania has asked, hey, Melania, you seem to say you have a good relationship with Putin. So is he releasing those Ukrainian kids, or did you just say that also to promote yourself? Disgusting, Melania. Here, play this clip.
Has President Putin agreed to release any more Ukrainian children?
I'm working on it. And we are in the process. So I hope we have success very soon. I will keep you posted.
And by the way, you go through all of Melania's social media. You see this is just a coordinated effort to try to promote her movie. And she acts like her movie was successful. It's lost like $75 million or something close to that, right? I mean, they put in what, like $80 million? Bezos put in $80 million to promote it. And it's made what, $7 million, $8 million, despite it being in every theater like across the country right now. And she's acting like, oh, this was the greatest success ever. She keeps posting, it's going to be in 200 more theaters right now. And a record breaker. State regime media is like, this is a record breaker. I saw somebody post the following, not even close to the original, a flop. And they say that Pretty Woman, which is about a corporate raider who hires a hooker to act as a business escort in Beverly Hills, California, made $178 million domestically, $285 million internationally, and $463 million worldwide. And then Melania acts like this got an A. This was the worst movie ever. It was as big as a flop as you can get, despite it getting $80 million of cash infusion from Jeff Bezos. And by the way, the MeidasTouch MeidasTouch network reported on how you had like Donald Trump's Christian groups and faith groups, right? Trump's Christian groups seems like a direct contradiction because it is. But anyway, you had supporters saying buy in bulk, buy out the theaters, help support Melania by just buying tickets, whether you actually see the thing or not. We broke an exclusive there. And by the way, we sent somebody to go to the various theaters to see if these theaters were actually being attended by anybody. And they saw that there was zero attendance. Let me just show you over here. We got a guy named Secret Service Sam who's been working with the MeidasTouch Network. We sent him around to see what's going on at these Melania theaters, Melania movie screenings. Let's play this clip right here.
What did you just tell me you said?
I mean, they're saying that people are paying they're paying people to watch the movie, so it's pretty empty.
Wow. That sounds like evidence of fraud. Secret Service Sam here for the MeidasTouch Network, and I am so excited because I am here outside the theater in Pasadena. This is the entertainment capital of the world, and I am here to see the Melania movie. Is this fraud? I'm not sure. It's packed. Patriot Secret Service Sam here outside the Regal in downtown LA to see my final showing of Melania the movie. That guy just told me they've actually paid people to come see this movie, but I got the limited popcorn. Let's go in the theater and check this one out. I'm sitting in row F8, F for fraud. And I've been told I'm the only person in this showing. Now, this is laughable. There is just, they don't even have like a proper sign. Never seen anybody talk about their mom's death with such little emotion. He just told Melania that he won and she didn't give a shit at all. Dear G, how are you? Nice story about J.E. in the New York Mag. You look great on the picture. I know you are very busy flying all over the world. I've never seen so many people in a movie theater. How was Palm Beach? I cannot wait to go down. Give me a call when you are back in New York. Have a great time. Love, Melania. This is the best, most emptiest theater I've ever been in. This is great. I've never been able to stand in the front row of a movie. Nobody's asking me to sit down. This is great. Have you ever watched a movie this close? Is anybody in here? Give me an E. Give me a P. Give me an S. Give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an I. Give me an N. What's that spell? Epstein Filed. That is fraud. That is fraud. Nobody is in there. It was just me. Hey guys, how you doing? That Melania movie is terrible. Don't go see it, guys. Do not.
Lately, everyone's trying to clean up their habits, myself included, and honestly, having one less drink has never felt easier. Instead of pouring a cocktail at night, I've been reaching for Sol. Same relaxing vibe, zero alcohol, zero hangover, and I still wake up feeling like a functional adult. I've especially been loving these Sol Sleepy Gummies as part of my nighttime routine. They help me actually unwind, quiet my mind, and get a really solid night of rest without that groggy, knocked out feeling. It fits perfectly into my healthier habits, better sleep, better workouts, better mornings. And let's be real, alcohol can wreck all of that. Hangovers, poor sleep, empty calories, missed workouts. Sol just feels like the smarter way to relax. Sol makes feeling good simple. They make delicious hemp-derived CBD and THC products with precise dosing, clean ingredients, and formulations designed for predictable feel-good effects. Sol is the alcohol alternative that puts you in control of your mood. Their best-selling out-of-office gummies deliver a customizable calming buzz from a 1.5 milligram microdose for a gentle lift to 15 milligrams for a deeper, more elevated experience. It's the easiest way to unwind without the grogginess or next day regret of alcohol. And when it's time to rest, Sol's Nightcap Gummies help you slip into deep, restorative sleep with a clean, plant-powered formula. Everything is made with wellness in mind. Organically farmed, USA-grown hemp, vegan, gluten-free, low sugar, and federally legal. Give yourself the gift of a healthier unwind. Right now, Sol is offering my audience 30% off your entire order. Go to getsol.com and use the code Meidas. That's getsol.com, promo code Meidas for 30% off.
Then you had state regime media. You had people like Kayleigh McEnany saying, when my mom went to see it, it was standing room only. Here, play this clip.
It soared past expectations, bringing in more than $7 million at the box office in its opening weekend. Now, that is the most of any non-concert documentary in a decade. Now, legacy film reviewers were so certain that it wouldn't do well. Well, they would be wrong. Emily, my mom went to this weekend in Florida. She said not only was the theater packed, it was, standing room only if you could try to sneak in the back of the theater. People were cheering through it. They were excited. It was interactive. People interplaying with the film. She said it was just electric.
Okay, so utterly embarrassing. Then, by the way, the director is Brett Ratner, who's all over the Epstein Files, who has a lot of accusations against him, but he was the one who was picked. This is him right here. You see the photo of him, and he claims that that's his fiance, but doesn't know his fiance's name. Here's what Brett Ratner said when Piers Morgan asked him, who's that girl in the photo with you? And you're in the Epstein Files. So what do you make of it? Watch Brett Ratner say, I'm not going to say who she is, but she's my fiance. Here, play this clip.
As you know, a picture came out of you with Jeffrey Epstein with two apparently young women in it. What is your response to that picture? And what is your response to the wider scandal of the Epstein Files?
Oh, well, that picture in particular happened around 20 years ago, 20 to 21 years ago, because that is a photograph of my fiance who invited me to this event. And that's where the picture was taken. I was never been in contact with Jeffrey Epstein before that photo, and I was never in contact with him after. So that's a picture of me and my fiance at some event.
Wow. So who was the fiance, if you don't mind me asking?
She doesn't want me sharing her name in the case, but that's my fiance, 100%. Was my fiance.
But you're not still. I'm not. I'm going to say you're not still with them.
No.
He's not engaged.
Yeah.
It's the world's longest engagement.
No,
20 years.
20 years ago, I was engaged to her when that photo was taken.
Right.
Yes.
And your position is you never met Epstein before or after that picture, that night?
No, never.
Oh, and by the way, Melania's name is throughout the files as well. Like this email from Melania to Ghislaine Maxwell in 2002. Dear G, how are you? Nice story about J.E. in New York Magazine. You look great. Her nickname for Ghislaine was G. Jeffrey Epstein was great in New York Magazine. That was the article where Donald Trump said that Epstein likes girls on the younger side, or women on the younger side. He's a great guy. J.E. did great in the New York Magazine. Okay, that should be disqualifying right frickin' there. Did that make it in the movie, Melania? Then she goes, you look great on the picture. I know you're very busy flying all over the world. How is Palm Beach? I cannot wait to go down. Give me a call when you're back in New York. Have a great time. Love, Melania right there. These are the files. I mean, just think about this. Melania is not on this email right here. I'll be clear about that. But you have emails like this in these files. These files are disgusting. I've done videos on the indictment that was never filed against Epstein. But then you have unknown people sending Epstein messages like this. March 11, 2014. Thank you for the fun night. Your littlest girl was a little naughty. By the way, you have Jeff Bezos shuttering the Washington Post, shutting it down, basically firing almost half the staff today, firing people in war zones today, while giving $70 million to the Melania movie. And by the way, who the hell even knows the buyouts that they're doing and the way they got to $7 or $8 million? But the level of promotion that it got, losing $60 million is not a W right there. But anyway, you saw this disastrous press conference of Melania promoting the movie. It's all of that. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million subscribers. Thanks everybody for watching.
The truth is more important than ever. Check out our new Truth Over Lies collection at store.MeidasTouch.com. All 100% USA union made.